Hey guys, welcome back to Firearms and Fellowship. So we're in the throes of winter right now, and I thought it'd be a great time to go over some of the gear that I rely on to get the job done. And then we'll talk about my everyday carry for 2025. So let's jump in. It all starts with a base layer. Now, you don't have to spend a lot of money on this base layer. I think these came from Walmart or Target, 32 heat. I like these over cotton because they don't bind up as much under your clothes. The next thing I would wear would be some sort of long sleeve t-shirt. And then a thin sweater. The whole key is just to have some layers because once you get moving around, you're going to warm up and you're going to want to peel a layer off. On top of that, if I wanted something light, I would go with just a wool shirt like this. Pendleton, you can't beat them. The great thing about wool is it'll keep you warm even when it's wet. So it's nice to have one of these around. You can ball them up and throw them in your bag as well. Now, a key to staying warm is to keep your core warm. If you can keep your core warm, your extremities will stay warm as well. This is a North Face down vest. It has a hood that you can pull out if it starts raining as well. Excellent product. But when we're out working, you can't beat a Carhartt. And there are people that will pay extra for a Carhartt that is actually broken in. This one's broken in, it's soft, it moves well. And yeah, for everyday use, when you're out in the field, Carhartt's the way to go. Next, let's talk about your extremities. We're talking hands, feet, and head. If you can keep those three things warm, you're going to have a good chance of being comfortable and getting your work done. Let's start with the feet. Now, if I'm working and getting dirty, I want a high slip-on boot like this. These are Twisted X. They've got a little bit of lining in them, so they're warm as well and just super comfortable. Now you can get these in a steel toe version as well, but these are great. Be able to slip on and off when you're coming into the house and leaving. A good slip-on boot is the way to go, and these are waterproof. Now don't be a douche and put your jeans over them. You tuck your jeans inside. That's how you keep your pants clean. Next, for those really cold days, these are Uggs. And let me tell you, brother, your feet will not get cold in these. They are super, super warm. Matter of fact, your feet might get a little warm in them. And you combine that with some wool socks, and you're going to be toasty. And these are so comfortable, you can wear them all day. Probably the most comfortable footwear I've ever put on. They're not cheap, but you stand on your feet a lot. So get you a good pair of boots. Next, let's talk about the head. I like these trapper hats. Now, a sock hat's good too, but when it's really cold outside, this is what you want, because it'll cover your ears and you can snap it underneath your chin, and man, you will stay super toasty in this. And these are not expensive. It is leather, and there's actual rabbit fur in here. Fellas, I'm telling you, this is the way to go. It might not look that cool, but you know what's not cool is being cold. So get you one of these. And last, on extremities, is a pair of gloves. Now, if you're just out working and you need dexterity, or you're going to be shooting your gun, get you a pair of like these deerskin leather gloves. They're not going to keep your hands warm, but they'll keep that cold wind off of your skin, and that's better than nothing. But if you really want your hands to be warm, Swanee. Fellas, I'm telling you right now, This is the best glove out there. I don't know what kind of voodoo they put in here, but it works. Now you're going to pay for these. These are close to $200. But if your hands are shut down because they're frozen, you're done. This is where you want to spend your money, right here. Get you a good pair of gloves. These have some kind of 3-layer triplex deal going on. I don't know exactly what it is. They do have a pocket right here that you can put a hand warmer in as well, but you're not going to need it. These things are absolutely outstanding. So that's garments. I'm not sponsored by any of these people. This is just what I like, what I use. Next, let's talk about our 2025 EDC. So those of you that are subscribers will know that we switched over to the Bodyguard, Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 2.0 and 380. Holds 12 rounds, super compact, super light, high bore axis, shoots like a dream. One of the best pistols I've bought in a long, long time. And I can carry this at my appendix all day. I forget it's even there. We've got another 10-round magazine to go with it. Next is the pocket knife. I like the Victorinox Locksmith. They don't make this anymore, but you can still get them. This is a great knife. It's got a nice big locking blade, as well as a wood saw and a really good metal file. Cap lifter, bottle opener, and toothpick and tweezers, and a Phillips on there. Now, a lot of you guys like to carry the pliers. What do they call those? Yeah, Leathermans. I'm not a big fan of Leathermans. I mean, they're a good tool, but it's not what I like. I rather have a Victorinox knife like this, and then I carry the Knipex pliers. At least carry these, the little Cobra, XS Cobras. I like to carry both of these. This is the little XS pliers wrench. That way, if you got to turn two things at once, you can do it. Pretty lightweight and about the same size as what a Leatherman would be. Next thing, I like to keep a notepad just to have something to write on. A pen, of course, a little wallet to carry some cards in. I do have a cheap backup knife in here. It's a card blade. This folds out and makes into an emergency knife. Next, man, carry some cash. If you're out on the road and the power goes out, you can't use your card, carry cash. And besides, you might find a really cool rifle that you want to buy. So always carry $500. If you can't afford to carry $500, work harder. Next, some earbuds. I like the Apple ones. I'm in the walled garden. Nebo flashlight. This is the Nebo Slim Mini. Really small. I just carry it in my front pocket. Don't even know it's there. 250 lumens. It's plenty for almost all situations. Plus, it's got a magnet on the bottom of it. So if you need to work on your vehicle on the side of the road, click it to your hood. I carry a second pocket knife. This is, I think this is the, I can't remember the name of this one, but it's got scissors on it, and that's the main reason I carry it. And the other is that it has a ballpoint pen and a couple other blades. And I've talked about this in other videos, so if you want to learn more about that, then go check out those. And then on my keys, I have a couple things. One is this titanium whistle. It's super loud. Just a good thing to have with you. This is a titanium clip. This is what I use to clip it to my pants. And then I also carry a paper clip and a clothespin. You know, paper clip, if you need to get into a lock or something like that, handy to have, and a clothespin just to pull things together. And then a flashlight, just a regular Bic flashlight. That's all you need. And yeah, so that's my 2025 everyday carry. That is my winter gear. Again, Swanee gloves. Spend your money there. You want to keep your hands warm. And then these Ugg boots, man. I'm telling you right here. These are the bee's knees. Oh, and let's talk about this bag. So this is, there's a few things going on here. Now, we've got another flashlight. This is the Nebo Larry, Big Larry. Now, we got a couple pens and a Sharpie. A little bit of water over here. Really, you want some sort of way to filter your water. We've got some Berkey bottles, and I couldn't find it. I was going to put it in here, but they have a filter in them, and you can just refill those. But carry some water with you this time of year. Inside here, we've just got some medical stuff, some allergy medications, alcohol swabs, things of that nature, and then a small first aid kit, just basic stuff, Band-Aids, some gauzes, things like that. And one other thing that all of you should carry, it's in the other pocket, let me get to it. Up here, we have, of course, more Band-Aids, a knife sharpener, an extra pair of gloves. In this other pouch, we've got our medications. And then on the back side, we're going to carry our backup pistol. This is a airweight Smith & Wesson, a 357 38 special. That's the only thing we've got in that pocket, because if we have to reach in there, we don't want to fumble around with a bunch of stuff. Make it easy. Now in our main pocket, we've got a scarf. And you can do a lot of things with a scarf. And especially if you need to cover up your face, around your neck, if you get super cold, it's amazing what kind of heat you can retain with a scarf like that. And then we've also got some ammo for our pistols, some 38 special and some 380. Now this is the one thing that all of you should carry, whether you're carrying a pack or not. Keep this on you when it's cold like this, and that's an emergency space blanket. This thing doesn't weigh anything. You can stick it in your back pocket, but this could save your life, or it could save somebody else's. So get an emergency space blanket. They sell them at Harbor Freight for nothing. We got some backup power for our devices. Over here, we got some Kind bars to give us some fuel. You gotta have fuel in your system to stay warm. And then we got some meat strips. There's 500 calories in this little bag right here. Meat will supercharge you like nothing else. And I think that's all we got, guys. That's kind of my everyday carry, everyday wear. If you have any questions about any of these items, put it down in the comments. Love talking to you guys. Hey, be safe this winter. Think ahead, make a plan, and make a backup plan. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. God bless.